Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing 21 questions part 2 and I'm just gonna get into it. So question 1 is dream house. So I think my dream house would have to have a lot of land, definitely. I need to have a backyard. I want my house to be 2 floors too. And I guess it all depends on how big of a family I have, but the house needs to be big enough that everybody could have their own room. Maybe have like a gaming, like TV room or something like that, you know? But I gotta have like a little backyard going. Gotta have my porch, like when I'm ready to have like get-togethers or whatever. So yeah. 2, dream job. So my dream job, I want to be a lawyer. That's what I'm looking forward to. 3, sports you play. So I currently play soccer and lacrosse, and I am the captain of both of the teams at my school. My favorite sport. So just to go between soccer and lacrosse, I think soccer would be my more favorite sport, only because it's during the summer, it's way warmer, and I just been playing soccer for like so long, so it's just that's like my go-to. It's so easy. All you gotta do is get a ball. Even if you don't got a ball, you could use like a piece of paper or something. You could start a soccer game anywhere, anyhow, what, anyway. Um, 5, favorite colors. My favorite colors is purple and blue. 6, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm telling you right now, I ain't no scientist. Science is not my subject. I have no idea what came first. I mean, you want me to tackle the question? I guess I would have to say the chicken came first. I don't know. And I can't explain to you why I think that came first. I really don't know. I'm not a scientist. I can't answer that question. Question 7. What's your favorite thing about Trinidad? So, there's many things I like about there. What's my favorite though? I think I might have to go with the beaches. It's like the beaches there are so clear. The water is so clear and nice. And then I went to, like, for example, I went to Maracas Beach, and right around the corner there's like a whole bunch of food trucks. You could go and get yourself some bacon saltfish, which is amazing. I also love the food, but the beach water is so clear, so it's just like, and then yeah, like compared to New York, like I would never go to a beach back in New York again, because there's a difference in how it looks. And when I went to the beach in Trinidad, my hair was actually out, and that was before I started stopping, before I started to stop using so much heat in my hair, and before I started to really take care of my natural hair. So when I went in the water, I don't know how, but my curls just really like popped, like it came back. It didn't look as bad as it did earlier in that day, and I'm just like, how does my curls look so good? And they were just like, maybe it's the fresh water, like you haven't did anything to your hair. It's like bringing, I don't know. That's the conversation I had. I just know I like the beaches there. I'm getting off topic, but I think beaches might be my favorite thing. 8, what product should I use for my hair? So I'm gonna stop you right there. You should never ask anybody what products you should use for your hair, because what they might use may not pertain to you. Even if you're like flesh and blood, like the stuff I may use in my hair, it may not work for my little brother. So it all depends on you. So I would tell you what you should figure out first is what's your hair porosity, what type of hair do you have, because your hair maintain a lot of a lot of product, or could it only take a little bit? What type of oils does your hair like? Like, you gotta watch your hair and watch what product you attempt with it and see how your hair reacts to it and how it feels and everything. Then you'll quicker understand your hair and figure out what you can use. But I could give you some like tips, I guess. You could always try the LOC method, which is liquid oil cream. Figure out which type of liquid based product you like, figure out what type of oils you like, and figure out what type of cream you like. And all those three things combined will really help be a good combination for your hair. But I can't tell you what exactly. Like, I can't tell you go and get Cantu or go and get Shea Moisture. Everybody's different. Like, I started off with Shea Moisture, and then I drifted off to Cantu, and then I went from Cantu, and then I drifted into Just Me, and then I went back to Cantu, and then I went back to Diva Curls. It all depends on what you like and how you think your hair would best fit, right? 9. How old are you? I'm currently 16 years old. 10. Your birthday. My birthday is May 1st, so I'll be 17 very soon. What grade are you in? I am a junior, 11th grade if you don't know what a junior means. 12. What made you want to do hair? So I'm guessing this means what made me choose hair for this channel. I guess because now in this time, a lot of people are thinking about going natural, or already have been, or is insecure about it. They're just like, oh, I don't want to go natural because it's not gonna look good on me, or short hair don't look nice, or it's just not cute on me, and all those different things. Or my hair isn't built for that. But it is. Natural means like you, like your original self, like without all the chemicals, without all the perm, without all the weave, like all of that. It's how you originally are. You can't, like, it's that's just how I see it. So I guess I chose to do hair for this, not only because it's my passion and I love doing my hair. It's like a second hobby to me compared to sports and everything. Like, I love doing my hair and like trying different things and different hairstyles. But it's also like to show other people who may be thinking about going natural or insecure about it that it works for anybody and you shouldn't be afraid to do it. And yeah, okay, you may be saying, well, I never had to go through the transitioning stage because I never permed my hair. I went through a transitioning stage because I went from applying a whole bunch of heat to my hair to no heat at all. And then I have my mom who is currently transitioning from relaxer to natural. And maybe one day I could show you a video on how I help her style her hair. But it's really not that hard. It's a commitment. But I guess I just do it to show you guys, like, it's worth it at the end. If you think, or if you feel like, yo, like, I want to like go natural, you should definitely do it. Like, you shouldn't let anybody else's opinion stop you. I think I kind of went off track with that. Where were we up to? Okay, 13, my brother's age. So my brother's 11, me and my brother is 5 years apart. 14, my middle name. My middle name is Maria. When I say my full name, I like to like roll with the Maria part. Like, I say Alliyah Maria Se Omer. So people think like, are you sure you're not Hispanic? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, my middle name is Maria. 15. Is it good to use more than one product at the same time? So it all depends again on you and your hair. For me, I use more than one product at the same time. I have to use more than one product at the same time depending on what I use to really get my hair defined and moisturized. Like I said earlier, the LOC method, liquid, oil, and cream. I normally do that when I'm styling my hair pretty much all the time, just to lock in that moisture. That's why it's called LOC, lock in all that moisture and keep my hair defined. So if you're a type of person that needs a lot of oil or cream or whatever the case may be to really help moisturize your hair because your hair is really dry, then yeah, like go by all means use as much as you have to, but not too much. If you use like 10 different things on your hair, I don't think that's not the best thing to do. But 3 products is okay. 3 products, 4 products, maybe 6 might be pushing it, but for me 3 products is okay. Some people they can't really use that much product on their hair because it'll weigh them down and their hair will feel really oily and it will just droop and it won't look nice. So for some people, depending on how your hair is, you don't want to use a lot. You just might want to use something really light. Okay, so it all depends on you. 16. What are some things I shouldn't do to keep my hair healthy? Okay, what you shouldn't do is relax or perm your hair. That breaks your hair. Stop it. If you're thinking about going natural, put the perm, the relaxer, throw all of that in the garbage. Tell your stylist if like you're not doing it no more. That's it. Because that is not the right way to go. You see that blow dryer, you see that flat iron, that heat, you better stay away from that too. I mean, it's okay to straighten your hair every once in a while, but every once in a while don't mean once a week. It don't mean once a month. If you're transitioning right now, you should really stop using heat for a long time. Like give it a couple of months. See how your hair goes because heat will really damage your hair, I'm telling you. Another thing you shouldn't do is leave your hair out all the time, especially in cold weather, because that's when it dries up your hair the most. It leaves your hair dry, brittle, tangled, and it's not good for your hair. It just messes everything up. You want to do protective hairstyles to stop it from being dry and brittle. You also want to wrap up your hair when you go to sleep. Don't go to sleep with your hair all wild and crazy and just go on your cotton pillow just like that because your hair will get tangled and frizzy and you're not going to like it. You should always wrap your hair up with a scarf, maybe put a satin pillowcase instead. So that's another thing I would tell you not to do. You also shouldn't put too much oils all the time in your hair because your hair, like your scalp and everything, already produces natural oils from your body. If you put way too much oils onto your head, it's just going to make your hair even more oily and greasy, and it's not a good feeling. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. Oh, and you should also think about trimming your ends. Don't do it all the time, like every single day. But every once in a while, if you see you have split ends, you should trim them to better promote hair growth. That's like, you should do that. Okay. 17. What are some things I should do to keep my hair healthy? So like I said a little bit earlier, you should get a satin scarf for your hair to protect it at night. You should, it's up to you. You could also get a satin pillowcase to better, like if you forgot you don't have a scarf or anything like that, the pillowcase is great. You should definitely use oils, different protective things for your hair, protective hairstyles like braids, twists, so on. Deep conditioning your hair is really good too. You could get a good deep conditioner from anybody. And deep conditioning your hair brings back the moisture in your hair. You should do that about once a month or once every 2 months, depending. You can also make your own homemade, like with eggs. Eggs are really good for protein for your hair. Your hair needs protein. Honey is good for a dry scalp, I believe. And you could also use mayo. Mayo is really good too for protein. And another thing would be, heat protected. So when you are going to straighten your hair, you are going to use the blow dryer. I know Cantu for sure has these little bottles of cream where it says heat protected on it. So you should definitely invest in getting heat protector for your hair. So if you are planning on going to straighten your hair anytime soon, it won't be as damaged as you just applying the heat to your hair just like that. It's way better. I hope that answered the question good. 18. What is your hair type? So that is a very hard question. My hair has different curl patterns. My head, I should say. My curl pattern right here is different from my curl pattern right here, is different from my curl pattern right here. It's all different. In the back, I'm more like a 4B, 4C. It's really kinky and shrinks up a lot. Like my hair is like about this long, but when it's curly in the back, it shrinks into like right here, and it's crazy. People will always think, yo, Alliyah, did you cut your hair? Is that a bob? And I'm just like, no, I did not cut my hair or anything. That's just how shrinkage works. Like in the back, very kinky, very like frizzy and everything. It's just really, you get what I mean? It's just like all up there. But then right here, because I have a lot of, I'm like growing out of my heat damage right here. So my hair is like very loose, droopy curls. It's not as tight, it's very loose. And then right here, like in the center more, in the front, I have really tight, curly, nice, yeah, nice, really curls. Nice. It's a nice rotation. It's not too short and it's not too long. So, yeah, I think overall I'll probably fall in 3C into 4A. But yeah, that's like, and it happens to everybody. Not everybody I think to me has different hair curl types depending. You should just like look into it next time you wash your hair. Look at the difference in your hair and you'll see it. 19. What are some ways I could keep my hair moisturized? Okay, so one way you could do is get a spray bottle. Spray bottles are really good for your hair. It's just like a lifesaver. But get a spray bottle. You could put conditioner and your oils in there. And throughout the day, as your hair is like getting dry, you could spray, mist your hair. And they'll just bring back the moisture just like that. Like, it's the simplest thing you could do. Or if you don't want to do that, you don't want to carry a bottle around, or that's too much work. Protective hairstyles, again. You could put your hair in braids, twists, flat twists. I mean, there's so many different things you could do with your hair. Protective hairstyles locks in that moisture. Great. I would always recommend it. 20. Why law? So earlier I said I wanted to be a lawyer. Why law? I guess it's just the society we're in today. Like, let's see it. I'm very into my community, right? And I do this program every Thursday called Youth Court. And basically, it's something where, let's say you're 15 or younger, right? And you go through a lot at home, and you go to the store, and you go and steal a lollipop or something, like a little misdemeanor or minor offense. Instead of the police sending you straight to jail, going in front of a jury, they would refer your case to us, the youth court. And basically, you would go through a court trial, but through youth court. So somebody like me could be your defender, your defense attorney. And then another kid just like me will be the prosecutor. And then we'll have the jury and the judge. And the process is just for you to see what went wrong and how it was wrong. Like in the real world, what laws did you break? And how bad that could have ended up for you. You could have went to jail for that. But instead of giving you a punishment, we give you a sanction, which is basically an alternative, something for you to learn from, not to make you feel criminalized. So let's say you are that student that went to the store and you stole something and you're going through a lot at home. Let's say your family doesn't have the money to get you food, or your dad's not at home, like whatever the case may be. they'll see that. They'll take that into account. And they'll be like, well, you know what? And they'll also ask you what you think your sanction should be. Like, you get to have that say into it. And they'll be like, you know what? I think part of your sanction should be writing a letter of apology to the guy you stole from. Because, it kind of hurt him. Like, that's money out of his paycheck. And he has a family to feed as well. But then at the same time, after you apologize and everything, let's say you love basketball. We could help you get into a basketball program to better you. So not only are you learning from your actions and you're helping and you're apologizing and learning from what you did wrong, you're gaining something from it. Not only you're getting the knowledge to know that this is bad and you shouldn't do it again, and you're getting like that get out of jail free card. I mean, there's so many little kids in this world that go to jail for so many small things, while there's other people in life who do the same thing and don't go to jail at all. And it's just like, I guess that's why I have that passion to do it. I want to defend minors. That's my big thing. I really want to defend minors because I feel like you don't know what somebody goes through at home. You don't know what they go through in their mind, like anything. You could be living the greatest life at home, but your mind could be elsewhere. And you don't know what's going on with that kid. And sending them to jail, it doesn't help anybody. It just criminalizes that kid even more. Yes, they may have done something wrong, but there's other alternatives to help that child, which is why I really, really, really am passionate about being a lawyer. If that answered your question, I really do want to be a lawyer. That's like really my main goal, my focus. That's something I'm really passionate about. So, 21. Have you ever gotten into a fight? Damn. I'm gonna take this as fist fight because I don't think anybody would ask if it's a verbal fight. I mean, everybody got into a verbal fight before. So yes, I have gotten into a fight. It was only once in 4th grade. This girl, we was on the bus and then it was crazy hair day. And I had like this wig on. It was like a Frankenstein wig or something for crazy hair day. And she kept pulling at it. And I was just like, why are you pulling my hair? Stop pulling it. And she would not stop. And I was just like, sis, I said, stop pulling my hair. I'm in 4th grade though. So I'm like, stop pulling my hair. Like, those little kids flying or whatever. And she would not stop. And the bus driver would not even say nothing. Like, he just kept driving. So before you know it, the girl's on the seat, and I'm on top of her, and I'm like shaking her, and I think I was punching her too. I don't know. Can't remember what exactly I was doing. I just remember I was on top of her, and she was on the seat, and I was screaming at her, like, don't touch my hair, don't touch my hair. And then right after that happened, bus driver still didn't say anything. I came off the bus, walked into my house, went into my mom's room, and I sat down, and I was just sitting there. Just like that, staring into the ceiling, just like, I'm so tight, like this girl really just pulled my hair, and I'm holding the hair in my hand, like, it was crazy. And then eventually I went and I told my mom, and I was just like, yo, this girl pulled my hair, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, that's the only fist fight I ever gotten into. I've been in plenty of verbal fights before, already, like I have. But that was the only physical fight I've ever been in. So I hope this video helped you understand me more. I hope it was interesting. If there's any questions that you may have after this or the video before that, if you have anything you want to ask, feel free to comment. I can't stress it enough. I can only make these videos if you participate. So if you have anything you want to ask to get to know me, as you can see, I would answer any type of question you may have. Everybody, feel free. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. I post every Friday, and normally comes out around 5 o'clock. So stay tuned.